Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm back here to do a follow-up video on the video that I did 1 week ago. The video was about how you can come to the US without having to do Toefl. So from the video, I have received a few questions that I would like to answer to the best of my knowledge, and this can also help somebody who was not able to, send their question in to me. So the first question was from my friend Edna. Edna was asking about how to get a scholarship to come and study psychology. I would say to Edna that scholarships are actually rare opportunities, but they are very, very possible. So you can, I'll say what you can do is, try your best. If you can be able to get a scholarship that is not for, that is not for psychology. Let's say you get a scholarship for nursing. You can come using the scholarship that you've at hand, which is, let's say, nursing. If you use nursing and come here, you can get here and change your courses however way you want. So if you come with nursing, then you get here in your first semester, you feel like you still want to do psychology, or you might have changed your mind to a different course. You can go ahead and change that course. It's this is a free country. You can change, and there's also opportunities to change colleges. You can change to a college that you feel like fits you better than the other. Also, check my video that I did with Collins. Collins came here with a scholarship to Hamline University in Minnesota. So if you watch the video or you do not watch the video, go ahead and watch the video of Collins, who also came here as a student using a scholarship, and he was admitted in Hamline University. That's one of the school from Collins's experience that I would say you can go online and check it, and check for requirements, check for scholarships. Be aggressive online. There's a lot of information there. The other question was from my friend Dr. Flora. Dr. Flora works in Texas. She, after she watched the first video I did, she went ahead and applied for her relative who is in Kenya. So as she was applying, she noticed that some of the campuses of this school, Interlink, were not taking in-class students. Like they are encouraging students to do online courses, and that was put during COVID time, where we did not have people traveling from anywhere in the world, and so they encouraged people to do their courses online. Some campuses have not lifted this measure. So it's from her experience that she realized that some colleges or some campuses, like the one in Washington and the one in North Carolina, they are not open to in-class students, but they are open for online students. But if you do want to come to the US, you don't want to enroll in an online course, because it won't make sense. So the good news is she found out that in Montana, the interlink that is in Montana State University is open for in-class enrollment. So if you want to use that, if you want to go through the same experience I spoke about in my first video, you can do that and go through Montana State University, but it's interlink interlink at Montana State University. The next question was from Lavender. So Lavender had a concern with school fees. She watched the video, she went and searched for this school that I spoke about, and she realized that the school fees was a lot. And I have to agree with her that the school fees is high, and it's not something that a lot of people can afford. But what I would like to know, coming to US is actually an expensive affair. So I would say don't lose hope by seeing figures in dollars and seeing that you cannot reach there, because some people are here, and when you hear their background, when you hear stories of the backgrounds of where they come from, you will realize that somehow a door opened, an opportunity came their way, they ran with it, and they are here. So what I would say to the school fees you see there, it's true, it's a lot, but one thing is like work hard, prepare earlier. If you want to come to the US, just prepare earlier. Talk to your relatives, talk to your friends, and somehow things will come together. Some of these things are really hard when you start, especially when you're coming the first the period that you're preparing to come. There's a lot of money that is involved, and even getting through the first semester in school, it's really, really hard, but it's manageable. Some of us came from backgrounds that never had nothing. Relatives helped us through to come. The village came together to help us to come here. And I'll say, keep your head up. Don't be scared. The hardest thing is to take the step to actually start to apply for the college and then move from there. I think just start the process, and then one thing will lead to another, and then will lead to another. Keep close contact with your family and your relatives and your friends and your people around you. They will support you. I would also like to say this to Lavender. I'd like to say that you can apply to colleges. Colleges are a little cheaper than universities. Actually, they are way cheaper than universities. So if you apply to colleges, you might end up paying like half or even less the fees that is asked for universities. So you can use community colleges. They are called, when you are searching online for the schools, they are called community colleges. So if you search for community colleges in the US, or even search for affordable community colleges in the US, a lot of them are gonna pull and then just pick one, start communication with the school, and move from there. And then again, Lavender had another question. She asked, is there an amount that I may be paid after my training there? So after your training, so this is what I will say. That question is a wide question. But I would like to say that while you're in school, you might be able to apply for a social security number that will help you work in school. Once you get that social security number that will help you work in school, you will be able to be working in school while studying. Now, if you finish your school and you want to work, there's a different application. There's another provision, which I would like to explain, but it's a faraway process for me to explain right now for you if you are not even here. Like, it's one of those things you get here and ask what's the next step. So there's a way, and definitely once we are here, we've gone through it, and you get guidance from people in the diaspora, anybody here. Like, a lot of people are very much willing to help you around. So once you're here, people will hold your hands, or will hold your hand for you to be able to move to the next step. But yes, there's a way that you can move from where you are as a student to start, working. And it's a process. It's not a right away thing. It's not like I'm here, tomorrow I'm working. No, that's not the way it works. It's a process. It's also a rocky process in the first 1 year. But then things start easing up as time goes by. Lavender again asked another question. What if I have some loans with either the bank or SACCO? Am I qualified to seek to travel out of the country? Am I qualified to seek to travel outside the country? Honestly, I'm not sure what the rules in Kenya are in terms of if you owe the bank a certain amount of money. I can only give my opinion. I think it shouldn't be a problem traveling to go get education and then come back, because I would think if you travel, get education, go back to Kenya, you'll be in a position of paying those loans better than the position you are right now. But I will not be able to answer that question because I really don't know what the process in Kenya is. But if somebody's watching and they know the answer to this question, please, you may. My friend, this is from Kenya. She works in Ethiopia. She asked if she can be able to do the whole of this process of applying to the school and getting admission while she is in Ethiopia, because she's not able to travel to Kenya back and forth to do this and stuff like that. And I believe it's not an issue. You can apply for school from anywhere in the world, wherever place you are. Once you apply for the school and you start that communication, they will send you your admission. Once they send you admission to Kenya, I'll say you have a family back in Kenya who can alert you that your admission is here, and maybe once your admission is in Kenya, you will need to book for embassy. When you are booking for embassy, I think you can book for embassy from anywhere, because really what you need is a computer and internet for you to book. So my answer will be, you will not need to travel to Kenya so long as you have family that can receive your package from US, like your admissions package. Once that happens and you schedule your interview, I guess you will only need to show up for your interview. And yes, you have to travel for your interview. So if you book your interview in Kenya, the US embassy, the US embassy in Kenya, you will need to travel to Kenya and do that interview there. But for the application process, no, you do not have to travel to Kenya to do the same thing you could do online. Rispa asked a question, how she can be able to choose courses and the universities for her to come. So I'll say choosing a course, choosing a major that you want to do is really up to you, is what you want. I don't have a preference one over the other, but you can also research online and see what fits your heart. Sam is one of the friends for my dad, one of the friends that I made this video for on behalf of my dad. So Sam wants to come here to study masters in engineering or computer science. And I would say to Sam, there's so many colleges out there that offer those two courses. Go online, search for colleges that can offer those courses, and there are so many of them. Start the process. If you get stuck on the way, ask the question. If we are able to answer, we will do. I had Mary, one friend called Mary. I had two Marys ask question. One Mary asked about a bank statement. Does the bank statement need to be on her name? And I'll say no, the bank statement does not have to be on her name, because you may not be able to afford whatever the fees they are asking for. So the bank statement can be on your parents' name, on your relatives' name. It can be on your siblings' name. It's a relative and, a sister, a brother, a daddy, mommy, whoever who can help you or support you for your studies in the US. That's whom the bank statement can show their names. Oh, another Mary, the second Mary, asked about an advice on how to choose courses. I'll still answer the same thing. I think I've answered this question before. It's what you want, it's what you like. Go ahead and go online, check online and see what you really like to do. Search for universities in the US, then you'll go from there. In case you have more questions on that video, or during your application and you're stuck on the way, I'll say, go to the video, put a comment there. I think I'll be able to access that, a lot of communications from commenting on that video, because if you do this process and you get on the way and get stuck, shoot me a comment on that video, and if I'm able to answer, I'll do it. Also, I'll say keep on working on yourselves. Keep on trying to do something for yourself. You do not have to follow the same way somebody else did. Just, try your best wherever that can work for you. Let me know what you think on the comment section. Let me know if you have a question on the comment section of either this video or the video I did before. Thank you.